we all know the feeling. It hits about 2 or 3 in the afternoon and that lull begins. Our eyelids feel heavy, our head feels heavy, and you might want to reach for that extra cup of coffee if you drink coffee or that energy drink. But is there a better way to re-energize? Our Bill Spencer is here with some tips on how we can do that. And I hear, sir, you're one of the most energetic reporters we have in this newsroom.
Well, I don't know about that, but yeah, I mean, about 15 years ago, I found out, I was reading an article by Clint Eastwood. Okay, on what he does in the afternoon when he gets hit with that horrible,
fatigue,
that nodding off, falling asleep, passing out at your desk feeling. And I was really interested because it happens to me all the time.
I was surprised to know that he had a desk, but that's beside the point.
You know, he's a movie producer.
He is a producer in addition to acting.
So he puts all these movies together, and he's
remarkable, amazing.
He's incredible. But he said, you know, whenever this would hit him, like it hits me and all of us, instead of grabbing a cup of coffee,
a cup of Joe,
you know, or eating a candy bar or something that was going to, you know, flood his body with calories, and jack him all up, and then thered be a crash after that. Instead, he just takes his shoes off, hits the floor in his desk, and he started doing push-ups. And because he's Clint Eastwood, he would do like 100 of them in a row, and it would fire him up.
At the age of 85.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought, man, that's brilliant. And I started doing it 15 years ago. And so it's easy. You do it right here.
You noticed a difference?
Oh, a gigantic difference. So I would just get up from my desk whenever I was falling asleep, and I'd take my shoes off, and I'd find some place in this newsroom where I could find a piece of empty floor, and I'd just start doing push-ups. Start out doing like 10. Now I can do 80. In a row.
In one sitting. That's pretty impressive.
In one shot. But the feeling that it gives you is magical. So I decided that there's got to be even better exercises than what I'm doing to get the same effect. So I went and I talked to two different sports trainers, right here in the Houston area, and I asked them to show me the best exercises to re-energize yourself in the afternoon, and that's what we did. And I can show it to you right now.
Let's move these chairs out of the way.
Yeah, I can briefly give you a description. Yeah, if they can widen out the camera. Okay, so you're there at your desk. You push your desk back. The first one is called desk push-ups with a mountain climber, and all you do is lean over, spread your legs, you know, relatively wide. Grab the desk, okay? Lean out a little bit more than that, like that. Yep. And now we're gonna chest to desk and up, chest to desk and up, chest to desk and up. Now, to make it better, we add a mountain climber. That means we go down, chest to desk, pull up, and then bring your leg up as high as you can. Bring your left leg up all the way. Right leg, left leg.
Getting the core engaged, right?
Yeah. So it's a push-up, and then right.
Tighten those abs.
Left, back to push-up. Okay. And if you do 20 of those or so, you are going to feel it's going to wake you up completely because it recharges your whole body. It gets the blood flowing. Not only that, it gets the endorphins in your body going. And so it wakes you up better than a blasted cup of coffee or a Coke or something sugary or an energy drink. One other quick exercise to show you is simply air squats. That's where you're doing squats with no weight, but you put your legs relatively in line with your shoulders, put your hands out front, and simply dip down as low as you can and back up.
You break parallel right at the bottom. You break parallel. You go beneath the knees.
If you can. And you want to put your weight on the back of the back of your heels, dip down and come back up. And when you go down, breathe in. When you come up, breathe out. So in, out, okay? You do 20 of those, you know, and you're going to feel magical. One other thing, people say, well, that looks like a lot of work. Well, start out slow. Start out with 10, 5.
Right, whatever you can do.
Yeah, whatever you can do that's comfortable, and work your way up. Either way, if you do this for 2 or 3 minutes, one of these exercises,
you're gonna notice
you are going to be
difference.
flooded with energy, and you're awake again. Okay, and that's without putting calories or sugar or junk into your body, and besides, it's going to help you get into shape.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, these drinks are loaded with extra sugar, which only makes you more fatigued. You know, and one thing I also love about this too, Bill, is that these exercises, if you will, are so easy to modify.
Yeah.
So if you're not able to do what you want to do when you start, modify that until you're able to do the full exercises.
Exactly right. Yeah, and like I said, I still do the push-ups all the time. I haven't started doing these new ones yet because I just learned them from the trainers in my story. But I'm telling you, you know, honest to God, it works. Give it a shot. You know, like we said, start out slow and go up to you go up as far as you want.
Yeah,
right?
We know some folks, their companies, they're fortunate to have gyms inside their places of employment. We don't have that here.
We don't have that.
Our sister station, though, our Graham station in Jacksonville, they do have a gym, and so that was something that we would utilize on our breaks or after the shift. Some of us would get together and use them. But again, if you don't have access to that gym, it doesn't matter. You can do it right here. You watched us.
No, and the reason we picked these exercises, the reason we picked these particular exercises, the trainers and I, is because you can do them in your dress clothes. You don't have to get into a gym outfit. You don't have to put on gym shoes, and you don't have to go to a gym. You don't need weights. Just find a quiet spot in your place of work, right?
I love it.
Yeah, just find an open space and do it.
No excuses.
No excuses, but it's fun.
It is fun.
It's not drudgery. It really is fun.
You know, we should get something like that going here. I know you do it all the time, but maybe we could start something. Sophia's over there. I'm watching her. This is right up your alley.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love what you do.
Rowan Belogan, come on, man.
You want to knock out some push-ups with us?
Okay.
We'll do 'em.
All good stuff. I appreciate it, sir.